Hello bright lights, welcome to a 20-minute trauma-based yoga practice. Standing in Tadasana, palms forward and open, allowing a feeling of complete calm to wash over you. Now allow a sensation of warmth to spread throughout your body. This feeling of warmth is a warm hug to your body, your mind. Long, slow, even breaths. Begin to bring movement into your fingertips. We begin our practice at the top short edge of our mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, allow your body to roll and fold in half, bent knees, loose arms, crown of the head pointing towards the earth. Your chest can be resting on your thighs. Staying in this deep fold for a few moments, connect to a lengthening in your arms, your spine, your neck. Perhaps nod your head or shake your head from side to side. And then as we draw in the next inhalation, straighten out your legs and slide your palms to your shins or above your knees. Halfway lift, long flat back, lifted heart, a long neck, so we work on the space between our ears and our shoulders. Use the pressure of your hands pressing against your legs to lengthen the spine and the torso forward and out. Inhaling again, and as we exhale, come back to that deep bent fold with the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hold a pause in that inhalation. Exhale, bent forward fold, hold a pause in that exhalation. Inhale, lift, pause with the breath. Exhale, bend, soften, pause with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. This time sweep the arms out and away from the body, palms sitting together overhead, looking upwards to your thumbs. Draw your hands towards the wall behind you. Coming back to center, hands to the heart. The arms fall by the sides of the body. Softening your knees. Stay loose in the arms and begin to swing your trunk from side to side. Allow the arms to swing and wrap from one side to the other. Begin to speed up that movement. Your arms stay completely free and loose. It's the movement of your trunk that's creating the movement through your arms. Rinsing out any tension in your spine. Slowing down now. And coming back to the center. Standing tall, straightening the knees. Inhale, sweeping the arms overhead, setting your gaze to your thumbs. Exhale as we swan dive forward and down, long flat back, folding in half. Crossing over your forearms and allow your arms to frame the side of your head. Holding no tension in our spine or our neck. Rock your torso from side to side like an elephant swinging its trunk. Even weight through the soles of the feet. Come back to the center. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, lift your trunk halfway, and then exhale, fold deeper. Really connect to this breath. Inhale, lift, exhale, release deeper. Let the arms fall to the mat. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Lift your fingertips high. Utkatasana, chair pose. Draw your knees back towards your heels. Even weight through the soles of the feet. Reach your fingertips skyward, straightening the legs. Place your right hand behind your head and your left palm to your lower back. Coming into a long, flat back. We're going to come into a standing cat-cow. So lift your chest and your chin, and then tuck in the chin towards the chest, rounding your spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round and squeeze. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round and squeeze. Let your arms fall back down to the earth. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Utkatasana, chair pose. Lifting both heels, bend your knees, step your left foot through your left thumb. Come up into the fingertips, stay long in the spine, long in that lengthened leg. Set down your right knee to the mat, gazing forward. Lift your arms up and away, shoulders over the hips. Now anchor down through your legs, and then create space from the hips, torso through to your fingertips by reaching upwards. And then bend the elbows, push your heart forward. Palms are facing forward, chin is lifted. Coming back to the center. Float your right palm to the mat underneath the shoulder, curl under the back toes and float away that knee, and lift and glide your left arm high. Keep that right hip bone drawing inwards and upwards. Bench knee over the ankle. Lift away the right foot and send that lifted arm back to the inside arch of the foot, or perhaps wrap your first finger around your big toe. A beautiful quad stretch. Allow the foot to fall, arm to reach high. Lift away your knee. Left palm sets down to the outside edge of your left foot. Right leg step in about 3 to 4 feet. Right toes turn towards the right top corner edge of your mat. Both legs straight. Exhale as you fold, pyramid pose. Inhale, come back to a long flat back. Exhale as you fold again. Crown of the head pointing down towards your toes and your front leg. Long back. Soften your front leg, stepping forward. Forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Hello, Makoto. Exhale as we fold. Swan dive the arms out and away from the body. Palms set together. Fingertips drawing for the back wall. Swan diving down through a long, straight spine. Halfway lift. Exhale as we fold. Take that step back to your high plank, setting your strength, your determination in life. Knowing that these hard moments that we face don't last forever. We travel through, coming out the other side. Setting both knees, lower chest and chin. Gliding forward. Engage the fronts and backs of your legs. Loop the shoulders down and back and shine your heart forward. Torso lowers. Coming back to our knees as we curl under the toes. Lift the hips. Lower the heels. They may touch the mat or stay lifted. Bringing our right foot through to the inside of the right thumb. Long body. Set your knee to the mat. Gaze is lifted. Sweeping our arms up high. Now our yoga poses always have an anchor point. So at this point it's our legs. So we anchor from our legs. But I want you to create space upwards through your fingertips. And then exhale. Bending the elbows. Imagine you've placed a walnut between your shoulder blades and you're trying to crack that nut open. Reaching back up high again. Left palm sets to the mat. Hello, buddy. Curl underneath the back toes, lift away that grounded knee. And now create space between your shoulder blades. Push down through the left palm, reach up high through the right. Set down your knee. Sweep that arm back. Send your heart away from your front bent knee. Allow the foot to fall to the mat. Left arm reaches high, knee lifts away. Float that hand down. Your lengthened legs stepping inwards. Left toes towards the front left short edge of your mat. Inhale as we lift and lengthen, drawing forward and out through the crown of the head. And then as we exhale, we draw down and forward through the crown of the head, through the length of our spine. Gaze forward, soften your front knee, stepping forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, elongate the spine forward and out. Exhale as we fold. Bend your knees, lower your hips, sweep your arms high. Chair pose. Palms set together, center of the chest. We inhale, and as we exhale, bring your right elbow, set it above and to the outside of your left knee. Keep your spine long and straight, and aim to set your heart and the wideness of your collarbone to the side wall. Come back to the center, stay low in your legs. Reach the arms high. Palms set back together, center of the chest. Inhale, exhale as we revolve to the opposite side. Coming back to the center, reaching high, straightening the legs, gliding backwards. Swan diving forward and down. Halfway lift. Shortly we'll be coming onto our backs onto the mat, folding again. Take a long step back, a brief plank before we lift the hips and come into a downward facing dog. Both knees set to the mat. Cross your ankles over behind you, walking your hands in towards the body. Uncross the legs and set them in front of you, and place yourself in the middle of your mat. We're going to be rolling back onto our spine. Hands behind the thighs, roll back down. Place your arms by the sides of the body, heels under the knees. Touch your ankles with the tips of your middle fingers. Push down through your shoulders, your arms, your feet. Float the hips up and away from the mat, rolling the spine up and away as you do so. Keeping your knees set over the ankles. And the knees set also so they're not rolling inwards or outwards. And then roll back down through your spine. Lift the feet away from the mat, cross over your ankles. Hug the knees into the chest. Setting the feet back down flat again, hip distance apart. Inhale, and as we exhale, begin to roll the spine up and away, perhaps lifting a little higher this time, and roll the shoulders underneath, interlacing your fingers underneath you. And that anchor point I referred to before, we're using it again now, our arms, our feet, the back of our head. Setting a higher bridge pose. Holding a little longer. Begin to roll back down through your spine, bone by bone. Lift the feet away from the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Arms fall by the sides of the body, and take your right leg and loop it underneath your left. Take your left hand and grab for the inside arch of the right foot. Right hand, place it to the top of your left knee. This is quite apt, seeing I've had all my cats around me in practice this morning. This pose is cat pulling its tail. Set your gaze up to the ceiling and aim to keep your shoulder blades anchoring down towards the mat. Uncross those legs and swap them over in mid-air. You'll see here I'm trying to keep that shoulder blade drawing down towards the mat. It doesn't get there, but it's that energy of drawing down. Bringing your legs back into the center. Wrap your hands underneath your thighs, rolling forward to a seated position. Taking your right leg forward and your left leg slightly behind. Now your right knee is forward in line with the right hip and your right heel in line with the right knee, so your shin is even and forward. And we're walking ourselves forward and out. And now that left leg, knee is in line with the hip. Begin to walk your fingertips in towards your body, coming back to a tall spine and swapping over our legs. Sitting as tall and as straight as we can in our spine before we walk ourselves forward and out, exhaling as we do so. Walking our hands in towards the body. can bring ourselves into a cross-seated position. Your ankles can be crossed or one foot flat in front of the other. And we sit with a tall, lifted, engaged spine, palms facing upwards, long neck. Now imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the earth. The head is light and weightless. The body is light and weightless. Now imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel this heaviness all parts of your body. You are grounded. You are rooted to the earth. You are exactly where you're meant to be. In this moment, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Begin to bring gentle movement into your fingertips. Palms come together center of your chest and draw your thumbs inwards, applying pressure to your heart. Raise your first two fingers to the space between your eyebrows and bowing forward. Namaste, bright lights. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and my two cats. Quinn, who's still with me, and Makoto that was there before. Do you want to say hello, Quinn? Hello. Hello, YouTube family.